Hi everyone. So I'm going to be trying to do this as best as I can in real time, but if it goes over 30 minutes I'll just do the rest in a time lapse. But I'm gonna try and do the Studio Stone Creative star necklace here. So this is my instructions. This is the opposite side. I won't be doing the hairdryer thing out here, but otherwise I'll do that on a different date. But these are my instructions that I was given. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is like a small business or something in Canada, but I could be wrong. But anyway, so Studio Stone Creative, it says made in Canada, so. And I believe these are real stones they give you for the soapstone carving kit, which is exactly what this is. It's almost a carving kit kind of thing, but you already have the mold cut out like this. I assume it was cut out on one of those machines in the wood shop. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like it was always described as almost like a sewing machine, except almost in reverse because it cuts out pieces. But I feel like that's what they use to cut out the piece. And because of all the little imperfections in the stone, I'm assuming this is real and not made by computers. So, anyway, so basically what you do with these kits is you smooth out the corners, and then what they want you to do after you've smoothed out all the corners, and it shows you what angle you want to do it at, kind of thing. You use a hairdryer to warm up your little sculpture and a piece of wax, which they supply you with, but I've taken my kits and just kind of took the tools and put them in separate things. So I've also got a etching pen here, which sometimes I'll do like little extra designs in, or I'll use that for like eyes on like the animal creatures you can do. Inside, I'm outside right now, I have a seal, I have a hare with this same brand kit kind of thing. Seal, a hare, like a bunny hair, a cat, an elephant, and a lion at inside. This is the smallest one I have, so I hope that it won't take too long to do in real time. The other ones I would have to do in a time lapse because they take too long. So I've already done a polar bear, grizzly bear, a dolphin or orca, what else? The turtle. What else? I think there was a fox, but I butchered it, so it doesn't look like a fox. What else have I done? Let's see. So here is one of the bear instructions, and this folds out into this instruction here, and they do have instructions online, so that has been very helpful. And then the back. Now with this one, it comes with a tool like this, or it should. I think this is one of the ones that comes in the bigger kits, and then this sand grit. So and the smaller ones come with one extra grit of sandpaper because they don't come with the tools, and they all come with a little piece of wax that you heat up the sculpture at the end and then put the wax on top. And I highly recommend that when you do apply the wax on top, because the figure is hot, you use some kind of glove. So I've gotten these gloves from the store, the like dollar store, which I often use for this because they're more rubbery and you have to like use water to sculpt these kind of thing. And I also use these ones as well. These ones are more for like when the figure is dry to do it. And I'm just reusing a container from medicine, so I'm just gonna to keep the wax pieces in. But you get a little wax piece like this in each kit as well. And so when you melt the figure, you just kind of put that over top of it. And some of them, when you put the wax on top, looks like it's permanently wet when it dries, I find. So, and that I think is an optional thing. You do not have to do that. So, this little pencil case is all the little tools from each of the animal kits. So, just a little introduction of what's supplied in each kit. Let's see. You can also use regular sandpaper and probably like nail files as well if you don't have, if you lose the file and stuff. Here's the other bare one. And it tells you how to hold the tool in order to make those design shapes and stuff, and make the ears and all that. So, is there more here? Or did I just leave them in the kits? Okay, so this was my heart one. This is the heart that I did. Oh, I haven't done the lion yet, but this is the lion. It came in a set of 2, and so I think lion and elephant are in the same set. I think these are roughly, for the set of 2, probably around $50–$60, but it is, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, a small business, so it's worth it. And you get the stone, you get the like sandpaper, you get the wax, and you get a little cloth for afterwards to like kind of cover it. And it also tells you on here you can use a pencil to help you figure out where exactly you're supposed to shade or shave it off, kind of thing. So that's the lion. I'm kind of procrastinating here, because with all the little edges of the star, I'm worried I'm gonna go too far and cut a limb off by accident, which is why I've left this necklace for the last, because I have the star, I have the heart, and I have a leaf. So yeah, anyway, this is the elephant one, which I'll do later and probably on a time lapse, and that's the instructions inside. And again, you can scan the QR code there and it'll give you a it'll give you instructions for how to do it. And then this one, which is the fox that I butchered. Also, when I got it, these legs had already snapped off. So I don't know if I hit it when I was holding the bag or whatever, or if it was automatically like that, but I didn't feel like going back and getting a new one. But I might do something with this later, this extra piece of soapstone. Specific what kind of soapstone in each of them, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's real because of the imperfections that it has on it. Alright, well, this is the introduction. I'll do a separate video, I guess, of me actually doing the project. But this is the fox that I butchered. The inside. I butchered the legs so it doesn't look right, and ears. And then this is the back of it. And there's that. I've kept the instructions. I don't know if I'm ever going to use them again, but Here's my orca whale, which I think is the best one I've done out of all of them that I've done so far. Is like the orca one. This. And it shows you that the water you use to sand this thing is recyclable, and you can put it into your plants outside to help them grow, which I like. That's a good it's a good feature for it. Then here's the heart one. I don't know if I've already showed this one, but that's the heart. I've already done the heart. The heart I think was the first one I did, and then I did the leaf. Where is it? Then these are my two bears. I think same thing on each, just displayed differently. Okay, and then this was the leaf. This was the leaf I did. Instructions for that. So, don't know why I'm keeping the ones I've already done, but whatever. I want to get this box. I want to use all the sculptures I have because I want to use this box for air dry clay that I have and everything. So now I guess I can get started, but I'll do that in a separate video, just introducing what I'm doing and all that. So yeah, so this was part one of showing you all the supplies I have kind of to work with. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this part.